Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing my reaction to the big announcement that just debuted a few hours ago online. Yes, the one, the only, there it is. Jeff Goldblum is indeed returning for Jurassic World 2 as, of course, the classic character, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Ooh, I can't tell you how happy I was when I saw that. I was on Facebook scrolling down, seeing what my newsfeed was, and the Jurassic World page and Universal Studios page both posted the same thing. Jeff Goldblum joins the cast of Jurassic World 2. I'm like, what? And I immediately felt pumped. I was like, I'm already excited for this movie, and now knowing that characters like Dr. Ian Malcolm and then like the original T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and then we also saw her again in Jurassic World, is also returning for the sequel. I am now like beyond excited. It would be great if we had a confirmation if Blue is going to return. For those of you wondering, my shirt says "You're my girl, Blue." It's a funny Jurassic World old school funny T-shirt, which I just happened to wear today. Perhaps my intuition served me well, but perfect timing for a news announcement like this. Yeah. So I'm beyond excited. They're using practical effects. The movie is supposed to be a bit darker, a bit scarier. I'm cool with that. And now Jeff Goldblum is on board. And the charisma between him and Chris Pratt's character, oh my God, that concept alone is thrilling to me. And he's just such a great character. He became everybody's fan favorite character from the first film. And no matter how you feel about the sequel, The Lost World Jurassic Park, he was the lead character in that, and he was great. I thought, he was great. In fact, I love that movie. I know a lot of people don't like it. They say it's not as good as the book. I guess because I've never read the book, I feel differently about it. But I loved that movie, and I loved Jeff Goldblum in it. And overall, he's a great actor. He's funny. He's charismatic. He's charming. And that's exactly what he brought to life with Ian Malcolm in the first Jurassic Park film. And now he's coming back after all these years. Ugh, it's exciting. Now, I know a lot of people didn't care for Independence Day Resurgence, and, people didn't like it for different reasons, but I think one of the saving graces of that film was the fact that they got him to return as his character, David Levinson, in that film. And he did a great job replaying that character as well. That's another beloved fan favorite character from those movies. But I think everybody's especially excited, like me, to see him return as Dr. Ian Malcolm. Now, it does make me curious, though, as to what kind of role he's going to have, because this guy is always warning everybody else about how everything is going to go to shit, and, he's an expert on chaos theory. So if he's being brought into the film, is he going to serve as some kind of new consultant of InGen, or perhaps is he going to go up against InGen? Because we don't know the plot details yet. Rumor suggests and speculate that it's going to have something to do with returning to the island and attempting to retake it, or the film may deal with the themes of animal rights or possibly the rights of the dinosaurs. And I could see how Ian Malcolm could have a role in that, because I don't know if I wouldn't say he's an animal rights activist, but he has so many great lines. So one of my favorite lines is actually from the sequel, The Lost World Jurassic Park, where he says to the rich snob, "Taking dinosaurs off this island is the worst idea in the long, sad history of bad ideas." And I'm going to be there when you learn that. So, I definitely see him as being more of an opposing figure when facing or dealing with InGen. I hope he becomes more of an ally and a friend to, like, Claire and Owen, the Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard characters. So I'm excited. I am very excited, very happy to see that he's returning to the franchise, and it's just all the more reason to get pumped and excited for the movie. Jurassic World 2 has no title yet, but it does have a release date for June 22nd of 2018. That's next summer. It'll be here before we know it. Filming is currently underway. In fact, according according to an article I saw. I believe they are halfway through filming or something like that. And they just announced Jeff Goldblum joining the cast today, but that doesn't necessarily mean means he started filming today. He could have been part of the cast for a while now, and they just didn't reveal anything until recently. But welcome back to the Jurassic Park franchise, Mr. Goldblum. I think many of us, I can speak for a lot of Jurassic Park fans, we're very, very happy and very excited to see that you've returned, and we can't wait to see what you bring to the movie. Moving on, in other movie news, it was also revealed today, Disney released a full slate of release dates for upcoming films, both animated and live action. No new or surprising Marvel announcements. Marvel is kind of its own separate thing from Disney, but did give us a release date for Star Wars Episode 9 and the fifth Indiana Jones film. I'm personally on the fence about the fifth Indiana Jones film, so I'm not really quite sure how to feel about it. At this point, I'm like, I'm more interested in Star Wars Episode 9, though, and now we have a release date for May 24th of 2019. That's right. 2 more years, guys. Just 2 more years. But not to worry, because I'm sure we're all going to be pining for Episode 9 by the time Episode 8 is over. However, we will have one filler movie in between both films. We will have the untitled, currently in production, Young Han Solo spin-off movie coming out next summer, close to the same time, May 25th, or at least late May of 2018. So at least we'll have one Star Wars movie after another, with like different movies in between each episode. And I'm okay with that. I'm down with that. But now we have a release date, so that's exciting. No title as of yet. I believe the script is still being worked on, and or it's already written or something like that. I'm sure they'll start shooting sometime later this year or possibly towards the end of this year. So who knows? It's hard to tell. I'm glad to see it's returning to a summer release slot. I mean, I don't have a problem with Star Wars movies coming out near Christmas time, but you know what? I always enjoy a good summer blockbuster like anybody, so hey, keep them coming. So that's exciting stuff, but I'm just overall so pumped that Jeff Goldblum is returning for Jurassic World 2. I can't wait to see this movie, and I can't wait to see what kind of role he's going to bring to it, and him just returning as Ian Malcolm is good enough for me. I mean, however brief or how big his role will be, I know it's going to leave an impression on people. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another movie news edition video here on the EdWord. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check out my Facebook page and like it. I think you'll like what you see. And to stay up to date and subscribed on all of the news items that I covered in this video, from Jurassic World 2 to Star Wars Episode 9. And of course, just to tune back in and hear what I've got to say about other movie news items. Have a great rest of the night, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.